In the previous episode, Tanjiro cut the boulder in half without knowing it. He explains that the reason he won was because he learned to smell out the opening thread, it connects directly towards the enemy, and his blades move automatically toward the enemy. Urokodaki praises Tanjiro although he did not have any intention of sending him to the final selection, as he can't see more children dying. He explains Tanjiro how demon gets more stronger by eating more and more human. The more human a demon devour, the more stronger it gets. He gives Tanjiro a mask known as Warding Mask, which is enchanted with spell to keep him safe from harm. On his departure he tells Urokodaki to say hello to Sabito and Makomo. Urokodaki gets shocked as how Tanjiro knows the name of dead children. Wisteria. On the destination there are lots of wisteria flowers all around the forest. There are lots of demon in the forest which have been caught by the Demon Slayer Corp alive, and wisteria flower allow them not to cross te flowers. To pass the final selection they need to survive for 7 days in the forest. Tanjiro faces 2 demon at the same time. He recall his training and uses water breathing technique, 4th form, and defeat them. Tanjiro got a special sword from Urokodaki, known as Nichiren sword, which is made up of special steel used by every Demon Slayer Corp members. Tanjiro then see a special demon which is very big and strong. He get paralyzed for a moment and then trying hard, he move his legs and then cut out his arm. The demon tells that it's all Urokodaki fault as he captured him and brought him here, thus he will kill all Urokodaki students, out of which he already had eaten 13 Urokodaki students including Sabito and Makomo who were the strongest one. Tanjiro attack hastily and get thrown out. He was about to be killed but suddenly he snap out of it. He then avoid the attack from ground, and then from the mid-air he deflect the attack and charge directly towards the demon neck, and after sensing the threat he cut off his neck. His body begin to disappear. He then kill all the demon on its way, and he made alive at the end point. Only 4 candidates were able to pass the test out of 20, rest all died. Each candidate is given a special Kasugai crow which is primarily used for communication. They are allowed to choose any one or, out of which the Demon Slayer sword will be made. Badly injured Tanjiro managed to get back home, and he saw that Nezuko was awake after so many months. Urokodaki is happy to see that Tanjiro is alive. Urokodaki tells Tanjiro that there are different types of demon and they use blood demon art technique which give each demon special abilities. After 15 days Tanjiro gets his sword which is known as color changing sword as well, as it changes color depending upon the bearer of the sword. His sword turns black which is very rare. His crow comes flying and then he begins to talk telling Tanjiro to go to the northwest town, as young girls have been missing lately. Urokodaki give Tanjiro a box for Nezuko which is lightweight and durable and easy to carry. On his way he recall that Urokodaki guesses that Nezuko recover her strength by sleeping instead of consuming human flesh. When he reached the town, he heard a lots of gossip about young girl vanishing. He then meet Kazumi who saw Satoko vanished. Tanjiro asks him to tell the place where she was last seen. He then tries to track down the demon scent, which is uneven all around. The demon is then shown kidnapping a young girl. When Tanjiro picks demon scent he rushes towards the spot. He tracked down the scent from below the ground and smash his sword on it, and he is able to protect the girl. It appears that there are 2 more demons. Meanwhile Urokodaki tell Tanjiro that there is only one demon who can turn Nezuko back to human. He is the first demon living more than 1,000 years, his name is Muzan-Kibutsuji. He missed the vital spots. Kazumi asks about Satoko. The demon tell him that if her hairpin is in the collection then they had eaten her. Kazumi saw Satoko red hairpin which means she is dead. The demon has advantage and he was about to kill Tanjiro but then Nezuko come out of box and hit the demon. Urokodaki used a hypnosis on Nezuko while she was sleeping, saying that all the humans are her friends and all the demons are her enemy. Never forgive the demons who hurt humans. Tanjiro dive underground and tell Nezuko to protect the other 2. Underground is a swamp, where Tanjiro sees the belongings of girls who were dead. The demons charge toward Tanjiro, he then creates a hurricane which slashes both the demons. Nezuko has got lots danger, but she is not able to finish him. The demon then attack Nezuko. Suddenly Tanjiro come above and cut both its arms. Then Tanjiro ask him about Muzan-Kibutsuji. Hearing that name the demon gets terrified. He get very scared, and then he try to attack Tanjiro, but he cut off his neck. Nezuko is asleep and her bleeding is also stopped. After while he leaves off, then the crow appears and give him another mission on Tokyo. This is the first time Tanjiro has come to a city. He is shocked. He then stops to eat something, then suddenly he scents a dangerous scent. He gets terrified and rushes towards the scent. He recalled the same scent at his house. It was Muzan Kibutsuji's scent. He was able to find him, but he was with a woman and a kid. He was pretending to be human. He then scrithes off a man, and that man turns into a demon instantly. Tanjiro then move forward and grab that man, while Muzan Kibutsuji move away. He tell him that he will find him and cut his neck trough his blade. Then the police come over. Tanjiro didn't let go off that man as he can hurt people. Then a different scent comes over, creating a flower patterns. She tell Tanjiro that she can help that man. She is a demon, but she is a doctor as well, and she also wished to destroy Muzan Kibutsuji. Muzan leave off his family and move towards the street. He crush down human instantly, and when he give more of his blood to a human, the cells gets destroyed. He then call other two demons, and tell them to bring Demon Slayer Head who is wearing Hanafuda earrings. The stall owner yells at Tanjiro for breaking the bowl. He then orders 2 bowls of udon. Then they follow that demon to their hideout place. Inside, the other demon was treating that woman, and she locked her husband inside the basement. Her name is Tamayo and other demon name is Yashiro. She tell that she is different from other demons, as she had done various changes to her body, and she has also removed Muzan Kibutsuji curse. The other demons are tracking them and they had found them. Tanjiro asked Tamayo how to turn Nezuko back into human. Tamayo tell that it can be possible. As for any illness, there is a cure, but she doesn't know right now. She requests Tanjiro for Nezuko's blood, and other demon blood with concentration of Muzan's blood to perform the research. Defeating those demons with Muzan's blood is very dangerous, as they are about the same power as of Muzan Kibutsuji. Tanjiro agrees to her request. The demons then attack at their hideout using the balls and destroy the house. The ball called Temari is very powerful, and it seems that they can control its direction. Yashiro get hit by one and his head is blown away. Nezuko take the lady in the back to the basement. They are after Tanjiro as he have the Hanafuda earring. Yashiro grows back his head, and tell Tamayo that his spell wasn't perfect enough to completely hide things. They shouldn't have involved with Demon Slayer in the first place. The demon tells that she is one of the 12 Kazukis. Kazukis are one who works directly under Muzan Kibutsuji. She grow more arms. Tanjiro is able to sense 2 demon scents, but he couldn't dodge all of them. Yashiro tell Tanjiro to look for arrows which will tell about their directions. Tanjiro gets confused. Yashiro lend him his sense of sight. Now he is able to see the arrows, while Nezuko moves to take care of the other demon on the tree. When Nezuko hit the other demon, the Temari stops and Tanjiro is able to cut off her hands. He asked Tamayo if she is related to Muzan Kibutsuji, as he will take blood from her. Nezuko was sent flying towards Tanjiro. Nezuko tries to kick the Temari, but her legs get torn apart and she was thrown away. The arrow demon is difficult to defeat, as Tanjiro couldn't get close to him. He used water breathing technique to counter his attacks. He then instantly change his technique and use a water wheel to cut through his neck. After getting his neck apart, the demon gets frustrated, and he is about to take down Tanjiro with him. Tanjiro tries to avoid hit by using many techniques continuously. He get tired, and his arms or legs are heavy, but he still use techniques to avoid any hit. After a while the demon disappear and he is safe, but he has broken his rib and leg. Yashiro was about to get hit with the Temari, then Nezuko kick off that ball. She kicked back each one of the Temari. The demon get annoyed and she also starts to kick the ball at fast pace. Yashiro thought that Tamayo did something to Nezuko, but she tell him that it's Nezuko's own strength. Without devouring human blood she is that much strong. Later Tamayo interrupt the fight and tell the demon about Muzan's identity. She tell her that Muzan is a coward. Getting frustrated, the demon begins to yell. It was all Tamayo's illusional spell. Then the demon tell that no one is stronger than Muzan Kibutsuji. It triggers the curse and she tries to run away, but an arms appears from her mouth and destroy her head, and kills her. Tamayo tell Tanjiro that she was not one of the 12 Kazuki, as the 12 Kazukis have numbers on their eyeballs. Tanjiro went to the basement, and he see Nezuko. Nezuko hugs Tamayo and she pat Yashiro. Tamayo asked Tanjiro why is she behaving like that. Tanjiro tell her that she think that they are part of the family. Later they move, and now Tanjiro is heading towards southeast. After which the episode ends. Like, share and subscribe for more anime brief recaps.